ng Sarangani 10 act in the first half of this matchup here in the MPBL preseason invitational, 46-31. And Sarangani actually got off to a really good start, led by Lars Sunga. Pero Batangas with the depth na ng kanilang lineup ngayon, came alive in the second period. Unti-unti lumayo. With John Herman leading the way. Lars Sunga had 12 points in that first period, and for a while, halos sa kanya lang nanggagaling yung kanilang opensa, Andre. But then again, can't be a one-man show. Batangas, on the other hand, maraming nag-contribute sa kalamangan na to.
Yeah, and I think you could credit it most to their defense. They forced a lot of turnovers here for Sarangani, 12 against 7, and leading to a lot of easy passes here for Batangas, which really got them that huge lead to end that first half part.
1 of 9 lang. No? That helped itong kahit ang 3-point shooting nila medyo maalat. Okay lang din. No? It's still a double-digit advantage. Lars Sunga is back on the floor. 12 points all coming in the first period. Ivano Dovise had a 3. And to finish with 5 points. Marilaw and Fleaver with the big nagise. Also adding to the output of Sarangani. Sa kabila naman, Nermal had 13, leading all scorers. And Jexter Apinan, maganda yan yung pinakita niya ng second quarter. Second half underway, Ludovice, Lakap, Sunga, Rangel, and Pascual ang 5 para dito sa Sarangani. And Lars Sunga, parang hindi lang natapilok pasok agad ang tres niya.
Nakakapasok pa lang ni Lars Sunga, and pinakitaan ka agad tayo na okay lang siya. He was healthy.
Raniel Veloria fires a 3. Ranzel with the rebound. Lakap. Ball knocked away by Sed Ablaza. Ends up with Raniel Veloria. Veloria, no-look pass. Sed, kinuha pa sa kabila.
Wow, what vision here for Veloria. Again, like I mentioned a while ago in the first half, that he has a knack for operating in that transition. He does a good effort there and looking for his open teammates.
Abdul fires a pass. Oh, nice unselfish basketball from Batangas. Can't finish though. Rebound. Rangel. Now Ludovice to Sunga. Lars with a beautiful sidestep. 17 points now in the ball game para kay Lars Sunga.
He hasn't cooled off here. It's an easy early 5 points, the only 5 points so far here for Sarangani.
Kay Veloria. Goes to yung isip drives. Wala na nagawa si Pascual doon kasi na-screenan siya ni Ablaza. Lakap gets away. Can't finish.
He's a left-handed player and still opted to go to his left even though he had that right side there.
Abdul, all about it. Iniwan kay Sed. Ablaza drives left. Veloria inside. Lars Sunga comes away with the basketball. Lakap will shoot the 3 and hit the 3.
Again, Sarangani has been shooting way better from the 3-point land against Batangas. 2 3-pointers already here in the third quarter, which cuts the lead down to only 9.
Abdul, this is the 3, 0 for 2 in the second half here para sa Batangas. Abdul will finish the foul on Sunga.
Number 52, Lars Sunga is second. First team foul.
This is the move from then a pass, just a simple dive to the cup. Ano kay Abdul Sawati completes the 3-point play.
I think this is what the difference from this year's Batangas team from last year, wherein last year, mas marami talaga ma-expect mo, mas marami silang 3-point field goals just because of their personality. Got Jong Valoria and Levy Hernandez.
I thought that was a travel there.
Definitely it was.
And Lakap misses the three. Here comes CJ Isit. Isit drives and finishes at the cup.
Grabe yung
Oh,
hesitation.
Yambing with a steal. Yambing. Viloria was wide open there. Grania, two-man game. Abdul will finish. Token resistance from Sarangani. No help whatsoever. Too easy. Pascual, Lakap, Rangel inside. Rangel
There you
with
go.
a right-handed hook.
There you go. Yeah. You have to go to him more. He's at least 6'7", 6'8" big man who has a good hook shot.
Ablaza.
A motion here. Again for Batangas.
Ablaza turns around. Gets it to Isit. CJ for three. The struggles continue from beyond the arc for Batangas. Lars Sunga, there's a double team coming. Nakaiwas siya. But he loses the handle. Recovered by Lakap. Lakap will fire a three. Viloria with a rebound. Ahead to set
43,
Ablaza. And a foul.
57, 43, 57.
It's too open right now. It's too open right now.
I think there's little to no resistance, especially in the transition, wherein the bulk of the Batangas
43,
points
57
come
in
from.
favor of Batangas. 5 minutes, 51 seconds. Wala na to.
As always said, the Blaza doing a great job of just running down that floor.
Manny Pay, the digital wallet built for the community. Ablaza takes the second free throw. Tapik ni Grania Viloria and William Bing again for the layup.
Tambak. Naku po. Laro na yung nilaro ka.
Viloria sends the ball to Ablaza. Now Yambing. Ball knocked away. It ends up with CJ Isid down the middle. Yeah, Sarangani just too sloppy with the basketball right now.
You can't be that sloppy, especially on the press break. If you have Rin William Bing here on the first or second line, you can't be too lazy.
Lalo na sa unang linya. Ang haba eh. Now they beat the press here. Marilao dumps it to Rangel.
Good execution there of a 3-on-1 or 3-on-2 break.
45, 62.
Viloria with a jumper.
That's what you can't do. You can't pick up your dribble against Rin William Bing.
Marilao.
Counted pa.
Kaya Danny Marilao.
Paisi-isi kayo ha.
Nelson Asaitono ng galawan yan.
Mga ganun
Maya.
bitbitan, makakalala.
Asay
Nelson
tono.
Asaitono.
Eh,
Yun.
one,
Halftime ba?
100. Asay tono nga. Asay tono galaw. 100. Uy. Alam.
Isip.
Kaya pa to eh.
Abdul.
Haba pa ng oras.
Plaza. Yamping on the low block. Abdul gets it back, fires a three.
Uy,
in and
mala.
out.
Ay, ano ba naman? Oh, turnover.
Is off his leg.
Hindi mo nga talo ng sarangani.
Ludovise will drive and gets the layup to
Yeah.
drop.
13 na.
Yambing.
Uy, wala.
Bit na court dito.
Baliktad lang yung Pecos doon, but what a move. Just showing off that athleticism.
Labas. Yes. To the
Ludovise.
three. Sayang.
Malakas ang kanyang tres. Viloria looks up.
Yun.
Malakas din ang pasa kay
Time out, coach. Time out.
And for all of
Karamihan kayo ng turnover.
Batangas' great play here in the third, Sarangani has actually outscored them here. Pero lamang pa ng dalawa sa Sarangani kasi 15 itong lamang kanina eh.
Yeah, it's the three-pointers. There they have 3 in this quarter compared to none for Batangas.
And just a 2-pointer this time from Alex Di Soyo.
51.
11-point lead para dito sa
Labing isa na
Batangas.
lang. Ay, isi-isi itong Batangas eh. 20 na kanina.
Ukrainian, it's off the mark again.
Yun.
Abdul Usman loses it to
Anak ng
Abdulaza,
Chihuahua naman.
who finds Abdul Sawat.
Hawak na ang bola, nabitawan pa.
54-51. Di Soyo.
He's been living in that mid-range area.
Yeah,
I know he's a type of point guard that really lives on that inside that three-point line. That's how he operates.
Patay na naman.
Abdulaza spins and gets the hook shot to drop.
Walang depensa.
And Benji Jimenez and Lars Sunga return to the ball game. Guzman also gets a breather. Carl Gaa is in. (66-51). Di Soyo, nabantayan ni
Yes, sir.
Benji Jimenez.
He can shoot. Can't leave him wide open. He's a lefty, stretch big, and he loves taking those middle three-pointers.
Parang 3-pointer sa Sarangani hindi pinapasok.
12 pa rin ang lamang.
Naku
Ablaza
naman.
inside, kapos ang kanyang tira. That he was fouled by Benji Jimenez.
Here, you got Jimenez in that middle. He loves popping out in that middle of that three-point line. And the lefty like that, it's a knockdown, especially if you don't put a hand on it.
Naku, ilalim na naman.
Abdul against Marilao. Was able to draw the foul on Danny Marilao. Abdul Sawat, 2 free throws coming up. Thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Abdul already with 14 points.
And most of his points here coming from effort, from crashing that board, attacking that rim,
54-68.
getting in those positions where he's able to get a quality look, especially in the paint.
May skill pa.
Marilao drives.
Okay,
Blocked by
Rayon.
Ablaza. It will stay with Sarangani 10 after 11
Ingat
seconds
ka
on
na.
their shot clock. Soyo to Marilao.
Yun. Ay,
Ooh,
sayang.
malakas para kay Danny Marilao. Ablaza. Down the middle, sent Ablaza.
The dipsy-do layup here for Seth Ablaza, just avoiding that possibility of a block shot, bringing that ball up, then down, then up again.
Lars Sunga, that is last touch of a Batangas City player.
Laro na yung lalaro pa. Ano ba naman lalaro?
Pinan returns for Seth Ablaza. And Batangas lacks a lot of luxury switching players here defensively
Yung nakabukas.
because of the personnel that they have.
Ito sa isla naman.
Comboy,
Ang gusto ko.
clear drop, no.
Palun.
Fight for the rebound, it's with Di Soyo.
Contact. Wala.
Batangas only the second team foul.
They've been playing really good, honest defense here the whole game, honestly. I don't think there's been a quarter wherein they were brought to the penalty. They've been doing a lot of traps, but still playing good, honest defense, refraining from giving the referees a chance really to blow that whistle.
Master JK asking referee Sembrigo to give it a check that because yung unang tawag it was not in the act of shooting, Andre.
Yeah, but the referees
They made a correction.
made a correction there, and I think that's the correct call. Pagka pito ng foul, pa two-step na si dun eh. Kaya I think that's a good call there for continuation.
Yeah. Not the first one to drop it. Number 19 shooting disparity, 19 of 25.
Apat.
Only 8 of 10.
17.
14-point lead for Batangas. They have the basketball. Pinan to Homeboy. Homeboy drives left. Gaa is whistled for the foul.
I want to see Homeboy take more shots here in this ball game. I know he's really focusing on defense here to especially in this preseason, but I really want to see that same offensive aggressiveness here by Homeboy. Yung tipong onti space lang ibigay sa kanya, alam mong itatapon niya na eh. So that's what I really want to see from Homeboy, who I think is the only player from Batangas tonight to hit a three-pointer.
Here's Marilao. Oh, one-hander. Beautiful shot. Gotta get that to Marilao.
Danny Marilao, also a player who likes attacking that left.
Nabuluto puts it in. 73 to 58. Bisoyo with a jumper. Nermal with a rebound. Here comes John Nermal. Atake sa gitna. Nermal draws the foul. Yeah, nobody's stopping the dribble there.
73.
I mean, I know how it looks, but you also got to realize it's John Nermal
Laki ng Batangas.
running that basketball in the transition, and it's not an easy stop for anyone, I would say. Again, it looks very effortless for John Nermal getting to that paint, getting to that line for easy 2 points, free throw line. It's just his game. He's very aggressive.
75-58. Benji Jimenez trying to notch his second three of the game. That doesn't work. Nermal. Now with Homeboy, 10 seconds to play in the third. Delvino Homeboy.
There you go. That's what I want to see.
Short that time.
Laki naman.
But for all of their struggles from beyond the arc, Batangas having no problems here against Sarangani 10 Act in this matchup. Because they have guys like Abdul Sawat, who has been outstanding in this ballgame. 15.6 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 of 9 shooting para kay Abdul.
Again, to highlight the 6 rebounds, which in 2 of them are from the offensive side. So huge effort again here for Abdul Sawad, and it's the reason why they're up big, 75 to 58.
quarter. Uy, may vlogger pa.
May special guest star dito sa Binyan.
Stephen Curry.
Wow! Steph Curry, pati yung cup doon sa ngipin, kuha-kuha. Let's go to Mika Bisamis.
As the weeks go by, Batangas is really starting to be a crowd favorite. They look so fresh on the court. Sabi nga ng coaches, there's a certain magic sa lineup na to this year. Lahat daw excited mag 5-on-5 ng 7 a.m. including Jack, Sed, Amboluto. Paagahan pa daw itong mga kuya na to sa excitement nila sa practice. Coach Cholo has always been an Ohana kind of guy since he was with Makati. He said this means family. Yan daw ang orientation niya whenever he comes up with a lineup. He always stresses that however you are with the UAAP, the NCAA, or the PBA na 3 to 4 months, ito 365 days. You come to work. If you don't like each other, then we have a problem. And so far, like you said, it's been translating specifically on the wing, his 5 not 3 stooges, as he said, talking about Thermal Combo, yung being Sawat Viloria. As you mentioned, what he likes now, despite the problem of the threes in the third quarter, they are extreme multitaskers needed as they go against Binyan and Abra next week.
Thank you so much, Mika. And the key word really out of that report that stands out for me is multitaskers.
Especially you got veterans like this, as Mika mentioned, who are eager to really play basketball in practice. It really sets an example for your young core as well.
I think they've been energized by the entry of these players. Medyo may bagong challenge. But at the same time, alam nila na makakatulog sa kanila to eh. This is all about also, longevity with regards to their careers, because these guys have a lot of energy and a lot of fire in them na matulungan pa sila.
Yeah.
But on the other side, itong mga players na to, na kinuha ni Coach Solo, they can do a lot of things. Hindi lang sila special, kumbaga, okay, they do something really well, but in the other aspects of the game, above average din sila.
Well, of course, with the personnel like here, like Ino Comboy, who of course is one of the most prolific scorers here.
Ino can also playmake.
Yeah.
He can also create for his team, and also now playing really, really good defense sa backcourt. So, multitasker din yan. Si John Nerma, ganun din. Si Mika, multitasker din eh. Ano ba siya? Multitasker, tingnan mo, nawala. Hindi ko mahanap. Ay, nag-interview yun. Batangas having a tough schedule ahead of them next week. With Binyan and Abra coming one after the other.
A little sneak peek of the past from last season, the South Division semifinal. A little rematch from here, the preseason, Batangas versus Binyan.
Pinan comes away with the loose ball. Jexter, Nermal. Nakuha pa ng isang extra step doon para makawala ang depensa. Disoyo sends it to Ludovice. Che with the rebound. Ino will fire a 3. And that's the second 3 for Batangas.
And also the second 3 of Ino Comboy, who still remains as the only player to hit a 3-pointer for Batangas in this ballgame. Speaking of 3-pointers, that's the third 3-pointer of Ryan Lakap in this ballgame.
Inside, Ino Comboy
66,
was
82.
fouled.
8 minutes na.
Here's a shot from Ino Comboy in semi-transition.
Again here, Lakap doing a good job again of realizing the defense, scanning whether he has enough space to get a shot off.
Sayang, dumamang na kanina sarangani. Lakas talaga ng Batangas.
Pascual back on the floor.
12 points.
12 points and 7 assists against Bacolod. Si Ino Comboy.
83. Kaya pa yan. 10.3 points.
With the Vise against Ambuluto.
Wow, good use of that jab step. What a series of moves there.
Dress.
Lars Sunga wide open.
Anak ng Chihuahua. Lakas ng
Dami
butiki yata
biceps.
Chihuahua.
Too strong.
Nasobrahan yun ah.
Lakas ng butiki.
Nagmal will launch the 3 in and out. Ochea. Tapinan sa ilalim. He gets fouled.
Magawa sa rebound.
And Kuya Jek is fondly called. Will
Walang rebound.
go to the free throw line.
Again, along with Abdul Sawat, just crashing that offensive board. That's his third offensive rebound in this ball game. Same with Abdul Sawat. There's these two players just really taking that extra effort in getting those offensive rebounds for Batangas.
ManiPay is the digital wallet built for the community.
NT promotion. Manny Pacquiao.
Dexter Apinan takes the second free throw.
18. Laki nito.
Lock up.
7 minuto na lang.
Sunga will drive.
Nagsakaw pa. Yes, sir.
Off-balance shot para kay Lars Sunga. 19 in the ball game.
He's been living in that paint.
Uy, foul.
Every time he attacks that paint, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
But he also has 4 personals here. 1 foul away from disqualification. Comboy.
That's so smooth there for Ino Comboy.
Meron na siyang 13 points in the ball game. 18 ang namang ng Batangas. Over 6 minutes to play.
Pati
Sunga.
rin, luwag mo. Yan na.
And get it to work. Rebound. Napunta kay Jexter Apinan.
Nasikip ang bola sa
Jexter,
sarangani.
balik sa kaliwa. Jexter can't finish.
Grabe yung kondisyon ni
Wala,
Kuya
wala,
Jexter
walang foul.
Apilan ngayon.
Yun na lang
Every
foul.
time he's on that left side of the floor, you could really anticipate him trying to attack that basket. That's 5 fouls. Lars Sumas just committed his 5th foul here. Kaya mapapadan siya ni Chadi Rangel. But nonetheless, what a game for Lars Sunga here today.
Yeah, but that's too early to. I think his last 2 fouls
Yeah,
could have been avoided.
yeah, definitely.
Yun, walang pumasok.
68-86. Marilao.
18.
Offensive foul on Danny Marilao had extended his elbow na tumama sa throat ni Oli Larim.
Hello,
Sakit daw
kalaban.
nun sabi ni
Sarangani.
Arim.
Hello, ang kalaban ng Sarangani. 3 referee.
Comboy. Ino. Surveys his options. Launches the 3.
Layo yun. Naku po.
Normal takes it out of the air
Walang magawa sa
and comes up with a
rebound.
finger roll.
Those 3
20 na.
players, again, crashing the offensive boards.
5 minuto.
Getting those second chance points.
20 na.
Even though they're not shooting that good from the 3-point line as a team, nababawi talaga ng second chance points in yung effort ng itong Batangas.
Yun.
Inside, Jexter Apiran. And some display from Giant Bud.
22. Wala na to. Wala na to. Yan na ba?
Halfway through this 4th period.
Pera na na.
90 to 68. Can Sarangani come up with a comeback?
Hindi mo lang sila masarap.
That does not look good for them. Marilao to Pascual.
Tinira nga ulit.
Misfires on the 3. Rebound, John Herman. And that's an easy finish. Galing kay Dexter Pinan.
Pinabaya,
And Batangas
68-92.
now has a 92 to 68 lead against Sarangani. 4.5 minutes remaining in this ball game.
Wala, na to. Yes. 93. 94.
Back in the MPBL, I heard you discuss this 2026 demeanor of Jan Nermal, so I asked him what changed. Sabi niya, una nagsisimula daw talaga sa kumpiyansa ni Coach Cholo sa kanya, kaya ang luwag-luwag daw ng kilos niya, komportable siya. Pangalawa, yung nabubuo ng pagkakaibigan sa lahat, ang sarap mag-practice, ang saya dito, he said. Gustong-gusto daw niya ang set plays ni Coach Cholo and the fact that he is easy to talk to pag may hindi ka maintindihan. Jan is such a simple guy. We have known that. He feels he has not gone back to the Bacoor Nermal, but he also feels his arrival to the Rum Masters would be something special. Meron daw magandang kakaibang pakiramdam na may bagong mabubuo sa kalooban niya as a player. Wow, si Delph Andre.
Ito si John Herman. Medyo ko lang nakikilala to, ha? Hindi, pero I think, John Herman putting things in perspective from where he was in day one, where he is now, I think it's such a remarkable story and how he's matured. Now ready to also share his knowledge to some of the younger players in the league. Kasi ito kasi pwede mo itong maging template eh.
Oh. I mean, also obviously, I like that he mentioned the confidence that Coach Cholo gives to him. I mean, it's really true that if you feel good, you're gonna play good, and he obviously feels that he looks very comfortable. He looks like he's having fun out there, and I think that's the important thing here, and a major factor as well, and why he's very effective for Batangas. He's playing, he's doing his job, but he's also having fun while doing it.
Will drive, hindi niya na binaba ang bola, that should count.
The Batangas bench goes crazy for that. Hesitation, found dribble, absorbing that contact, and just a little jelly on that layup there for O'Neal.
96 to 70.
Abot ng 30 to.
Extreme ang subok at kompleto appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Rin can't complete the three-point play. Dumps it to Ambuluto. Nobody there to defend.
Jan
Ambuluto.
That's the easiest basket Jan Ambuluto has had this whole game.
All over but the final score here.
Ang lakas ng Batangas.
There you go, John Normal heads to the bench.
I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah, he shouldn't. Definitely deserves all the rest. He's done his job. Secured this W for the team.
Dumayo lang ang basketball sa barangay. Ang sarangani.
98-72. Lumobo na sa second half ang Kalamangan. Kay Oliva.
Dumayo lang ang shooting sa barangay.
Importante. Took a dribble ang Buluto. Even though he took a dribble, wala pa rin nakalapit agad.
I mean, that's on Chadi Rangel if you're trying to point any fingers there. Binaba na ni Ambuluto, which gives him a lot more time to recover on that defensive end.
Yeah. 30. 72-102.
102-72. 3 minutes remaining.
Nabitawan pa yun.
That's a backcourt violation on Alex De Soyo.
Kasi alis pa yun, wala nang oras.
Coming in more time.
3 minutes na lang.
72.
Kasi alis pa din. Kahit ang laman. 3 minutes na lang.
Lion back to Oliva.
Kasi alis pa.
Ricky Perez on the floor as well.
Finally getting some reps here in this ball game. Mickey Perez.
Mawi agad si Rep.
And both teams over the limit. 2:46 remaining. Alex Pascual, pahinga na.
Na-upper din mo.
Mangel goes 2 for 2 with 46 points in the ball game.
102.
Olayon. Importante. To Arim.
Nice pass.
Perez. Oh, look at Mark Olayon. Grabs that offensive rebound. Importante. Arim for 3. It's off. De Soyo to Ludovice. He'll get there. All over but the final score here in our first game. 2 minutes to play. Olayon, runner, got it.
Wala na. 76-104. Tambak.
Down big here.